your friend, Dr. Alexis Live. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast here on YouTube. I'm so excited to be with you guys here today. We're going to be talking about something that everybody goes through. Everybody goes through it. I went through it. You went through it. Your mom went through it. Your daddy went through it. Everyone goes through it. What is it? It's breakup, right? It's a breakup. And so as I've been listening to Drake's song, got me in my feelings because it's all over the internet. The Drake, the challenge, the dance everyone is doing. I realized, okay, I've been in my feelings a lot of times over relationships, but how did I get over those relationships? And so I wanted to give you guys 10 tips about how to get over a relationship. So please grab your pad and pen. I am a note-taking type of female. I want you to grab your pad and pen so that you can take some notes so that you can figure out how to get over this person while you're in your feelings. All right. Now, the number one thing I want you to do in order to get over this breakup is to pray. That's right. I want you to pray. I want you to pray because you need to center yourself. You need to ground yourself. And, during this time, you feeling crazy. You feeling like you want to do something crazy. You just kind of like everywhere. So you need to pray in order to center yourself so that you can be one with the Father and so that you can hear from heaven concerning what the next steps of your life are going to be. Because sometimes it's hard when you've been walking with this person for all these years or all these months and it's kind of like, bye-bye, it's gone. So now you need to pray. All right, just to get some direction. Number 2, you need to fast. Now, a lot of people kind of get stuck into this whole interim fasting thing that's been going on, and I know it helps you to lose weight, but fasting is actually a more spiritual thing than it is health-wise, although there are health benefits. Fasting also helps to center you and give you strength, and so I want you guys to fast. And excuse me, for those of you who have never been on a fast, you may want to try maybe a day, maybe 6 hours. But I'm telling you, when you begin to turn down the plate and you give up something for God, you'll see He will give you something. Now, I don't want you to fast to get this guy back. I want you to fast in order so that you can become closer with the Father. Remember, we don't fast to get something from Him. We fast to get something to Him, which is our praise, okay, and our worship. Hallelujah. All right, number 3, I want you to not have no contact with this individual. Now, I know that might be kind of hard because you're like, well, this is my friend, been my friend for all these years, and what you mean we could be friends? And that is delusional. It is delusional for you to think that you can be friends with somebody that you have been in a relationship with that you're watching this video about, all right? That's delusional. You don't need to be their friend. You need to do a no contact detox, what I call a 60 to 90 day break. You need to completely cut this person off. You need to don't text them on social media, Instagram, none of that. Don't follow them. None of that. You need to get your life back because at one time you were an individual, but once you got with this person, then you became a pair. And now it's almost like you think, you're thinking about him all the time, and scientists, they connect this, researchers connect breaking up to giving up drugs. So something's going on with your serotonin levels and all those other things that's causing you to keep remembering this person. So I'm telling you, just like if you were an addict, you need to do cold turkey. I'm not playing with you guys. I don't care if they go to your church. I don't care if they go to your school. Find another way to go, to walk to school or drive to work. If they're at your job, find another job. I don't care. You need to protect your sanity at all costs. So that's 60 to 90 days. I tell people to buy a calendar, put it on your wall every day, mark it off, so that you will know like, okay, I'm making progress here, okay? So make sure that you are have no contact with this individual, all right? Number 4, I want you to create something. So while you're sitting there and you're sad and everything like that, you're kind of like, Dr. Alexis, I don't know how I'm going to create anything. I'm not feeling creative, but I'm telling you, actually your creativity is heightened when you're sad. It's heightened. Even though you don't know it, it's heightened. So you can create some of the greatest things, You can be a Mozart. You can create a new outfit. You can create a new song, a new poem. I don't care. Do something. I want you to get the creative juices flowing so that you can look back and use that as a monument, right? In other words, to say, look what I made during this time. Look what was created when I was thinking I was going to lose my mind, right? So I want you to create something. Number 5, I want you guys to read. And so many of you, I don't know if you already read, but I'm telling you, in order to get your mind off of this person, you want to make sure that you're reading. I tell people to read the Word of God, which I read often, the Bible. Also, you can read some other books that I read while I was going through a breakup. I remember I read a book it's called Breakup Because It's Broken. And I also read a book called He's Just Not That Into You. And that may sound like it's kind of like, like, okay, that's corny, but I'm telling you, that book had so many tips that helped me kind of get over this individual. So I want you to also pick it up and see, does it work for you? Because it kind of helped me to snap into reality. And Breakup Because It's Broken also helped me to do that, and it's by the same author. So that's He's Just Not That Into You, and also Breakup Because It's Broken. Lastly, there was a book by Paulo Coelho called The Alchemist, and it's a very interesting read. Although I don't believe in everything that's in the book, there was just some really strong takeaways, and one of them was that it's about our life is about the journey, not the destination. And so I would tell you to read those books. They helped me. Maybe they will help you. All right, number 6, I want you to journal. Write out your feelings. Talk about some things that you're going through. And reflection brings a connection. You begin to look back and see things that have happened in your life and begin to tie them together. And hopefully, once you look back at this, you'll be like, okay, I'm not going to do this mistake again. I'm not going to do that. Also, one of my cousins, he told me, Alexis, if you write down your feelings and emotions concerning this guy, you're going to look back in a couple of months and be like, what was I thinking? This is crazy. I'm telling you, it's so cathartic. It's so much healing that can come from, journaling and writing down your emotions when you're going through a breakup. All right, number 7, I want you to listen to uplifting music. Uplifting music, not no Luther, big Luther. Don't listen to no, Beyonce when you're going through this. And it's like, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, one time I was listening to Beyonce. I wrote an article on Beyonce album Lemonade, and I remember listening to it when I was going through a breakup, and I found myself more depressed. Why? Because music carries spirits. I'm telling you, music carries emotions, and she was going through her issues, and now you going through those issues, and now you feel her issues and your issues. So you don't want to listen to that. You want to listen to something that's going to uplift your spirit. You want to listen to some gospel, or you want to listen to some worship. You want to listen to some encouragement, motivational speaking, maybe some preaching. You want to listen to something that's going to get you going, because at this time right now it's hard for you to even get up. So right now you need to listen to something that's going to pick you up, right? All right, number 8, I want you guys to talk to someone. Talk to a counselor. Now, I know that many of you want to talk to your friends or your pastor maybe, and if they're not certified, I would say do not talk to them. I'm not saying you can't talk to them, but they're going to get tired of you. So you're going to call all 5 of your friends or 6 of your friends or 10 and try to get insight and direction on why this dude did this. I'm telling you, because you're feeling bad. But ultimately, they don't really have the answers. They're kind of, going off the, skin of their teeth as well. What you want to do is you want to connect with somebody who is certified, who can help you kind of change your perspective. And you kind of, in counseling, the interesting thing is many counselors don't tell you what to do. They help you to see what to do through your own lens, and you kind of talk your way out. You're just talking to someone who is a listening ear. And many times people who are your friends, they just want to give you their advice as opposed to giving you the right advice. And I believe that what you need to do is on the inside of you. Whatever you need to do, and through prayer and fasting, you're going to find that out. But I'm telling you, I believe the answer is on the inside. God is going to give it to you. All right, number 9, I want you guys to exercise. Now, I know it's hard because you barely want to get up. Exercising while you're on a breakup is very hard. Now, some people do it, but for me, I remember thinking, girl, please, I ain't getting up out this bed, But you need to get up, get out, and get something. You need to get up, and you need to, even if you just walk around the block, you need to do something that makes you feel good, makes you feel better, and makes you want to, just kind of just contend with life. And it also just helps to release endorphins on the inside, and it will help you to just get your mind clear, any kind of fuzziness and all of that. So even if you just walk a block, I'm telling you, you'll feel better. And the next week it'll be 2 blocks, you're gonna feel better. So exercise is number 9. Number 10, last but certainly not least, is to surround yourself with new people. And I know that it's kind of hard to stop hanging with the groups that you were with, you know, you hanging with his friends and y'all got the same friends and all of that. But I'm telling you, you need to get some new friends and you need to come up with some new hobbies. Even if it's dancing or singing or something that you've never done before, you want to try boating or, you know, whatever, skating, whatever it is, I'm telling you, you'll feel better, because every time you see this individual, it's almost like you're trapped back into where you once were. And that's how come I told you guys to do the 60 to 90 day challenge, because every time that you go back, it's almost like you're going back into a season. You don't need to go back. God has given you this break. Even though it feels like it's the devil, it's God, I'm telling you, and he's going to get you over this. And I know it feels hard right now. It feels like you're lonely. Will you ever get married? Will these things ever happen for you? But you guys, here I am, been through so many relationships, so many breakups, so many crazy situations, and here I am, a married woman. I was married at 35 years old, and I know that the same thing is going to happen for you and to you. So I don't want you to feel bad. I want you to be happy. I want you to know that someone is praying for you. And even though I don't know you, I pray for everyone who comes on my channel. I pray for people all over the world. I actually have a group called Her Singles Diaries where it's 10,000 women on Facebook where we are praying and fasting for you, a mate. And so hopefully this will help you to get out of your feelings. All right, get out of your feelings, and don't be calling someone asking them, are they with you, do they miss you? You need to be focused and know that God has a plan, and some great things are going to happen during this time. So I want you to be happy, and I want you to be confident and know some great things are ahead. Well, thank you guys so much. It's your friend, Dr. Alexis Live. Hopefully you enjoyed my In the Feelings breakup tips, and hopefully you'll come back to talk to me again soon. All right, bye now. Please leave a comment about some tips that you guys have that you use when you go through breakups. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right now, talk to you soon. Bye.